Hi, I'm Shannon, owner of Pahrump Early Learning Academy, where we are more than just childcare.
Hi, I'm Monique Mitchell with KPVM Television. My children attend Pella and they love it. The curriculum they have is pretty amazing, and my children learn what they need at their level.
Not only are the children learning, they're having fun, and that's what matters.
I like Pella. They help you with your homework, and it's fun.
Give us a call today to tour our facility at 751-5335.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget.
Tonight on News 46, KPVM-TV celebrates our 17th birthday. Gary Hollis talks about the Kingdom Club, and Smash for Cash is going on now at Pahrump Valley High School. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, September 18th, 2014. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. KPVM-TV hosted a very special anniversary party last night during the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce Mixer. Over 300 people attended the event, which was a huge success. KPVM-TV celebrated their 17th anniversary last night with a huge party in connection with the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce. Over 300 people attended last night's celebration. CEO and founder of KPVM, Vern Van Winkle, spoke about different options for the event. KPVM-TV would like to say a special thank you to Smith's, Katie's Cakes for the wonderful cupcakes, Grandpa's Barbecue Shack for that fantastic barbecue he brought up to the station, Pahrump Party Supply for the tables and chairs, Mr. Music Disc Jockey Service for emceeing and playing music during the party, and to all of the volunteers that helped with this event. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. We had so much fun last night, and you'll see more of that on our YouTube channel, which is KPVM 41. The Merced family traveled more than 6,500 miles across the United States in their RV, helping families in need and charitable organizations. Along their journey, they stopped in 25 cities, completed 332 projects, and increased awareness about autism, MPS, childhood cancer, and the need for children to work hard and be active in their communities. The Merceds have decided to use their fall break from school to travel through California and parts of Nevada to help more families and draw attention to their causes. Starting in October, Greg, his wife, and 6 kids will visit 15 cities in 9 days, completing projects for families in need and volunteering with organizations that encourage kids to get involved. Overall, the Merceds will travel more than 3,000 miles to mow lawns, clean houses, and everything in between for families dealing with cancer, MPS, and autism. We'll be back after this break.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Welcome back to News 46. This Saturday night, Lynn Peterson and the gang will be at Sanders Family Winery with a very special performance.
On the 20th of September, there's a lot of weddings coming up. That's why we haven't had so much this for the past couple of weeks. But starting the 20th of September, our concert series kicks off again. And we are doing a great Broadway-style musical, and which features Lynn Peterson, by the way, which is one of our local musicians here. And it's called An Adventure in Time. And this is a little thing that they're doing with the script called the Magical Mystical Music Shop. And what it occurs is the first scene 1 opens with 2 college co-eds walking across the campus. Of course, this is all on stage here at Sanders Winery. And they walk across the campus, and all of a sudden they're drawn into this magical, mystical music shop, and they go in, and something happens to them as soon as they go through the doors. They're transported back in time, and they immediately go back to the Roaring '20s. And the scene with live orchestra, with live band, is a flapper type girl from the '20s is out there singing, and she's doing music of the '20s. They're going to do the Charleston, they're going to do that type of stuff. And then fog appears, and all of a sudden then they're transported to another magical time in music. And that would be the big band years, and that would be the music of the war years. The band is going to be doing In the Mood. I think Chattanooga Choo Choo is going to be part of the things. And each one of these takes place with a little skit, costume changes, etc. From there, the fog appears again. They move into the fabulous 50s, doo-wop time, and from there into the 60s, into the torturous 70s, etc. I can tell you that Lynn does one magnificent piece of music to Grace Slick's Rabbit, White Rabbit, which is absolutely dynamite. So we go through the 60s, 70s, 80s, right up to present day time.
Pahrump Valley High School's cheer team is raising funds by smashing a car.
Pahrump Valley High School is holding their annual Smash for Cash in connection with this Friday night's homecoming football game. It is a cheerleader fundraiser that helps out with certain items that they need for practice and performances, like mats, which was last year's purchases, megaphones, cheer boxes, and so many other things that our cheer team needs. Friday night at 4:30, there's going to be a tailgating party at the Pahrump Valley High School's parking lot for the homecoming game. All are invited from that party to come over to Smash the Car, which is located in the parking lot as well. The car is divided into 4 different sections for the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior classes. Participants pay $5 to take a swing at the car. The grade level with the most damaged area earns bragging rights. Homecoming once again begins at 7 p.m. on the Pahrump Valley High School football field.
The suicide of a 40-year-old man who was freed from jail after being accused of crashing his vehicle into the Stratosphere Casino raised questions about why he wasn't charged with the crime and whether he was properly screened for mental illness. The Clark County coroner said today that Ryan C. Brown asphyxiated from hanging in a room at the Rio All-Suite Hotel and Casino. His body was found Tuesday, a day after he was freed, when prosecutors declined to file criminal charges. No one was hurt in the September 10th crash. Police say Brown drove on a sidewalk and at still casino doors. Police say Brown told them he was on a drug binge and wanted to jump from the tall building. We caught up with former Nye County Commissioner and consultant Gary Hollis to get more information about the sale of the Kingdom Club on Highway 160 and Homestead Road.
Well, the Kingdom has been sold. Most of the stuff on the inside has been taken out. We'll work on taking down all the signage in the next few weeks.
And to a company in Utah?
Yes, but I can't talk about who exactly it is, but it was some developers out of Utah, yes.
Are they going to keep the building the same? Do you know what's going to be going in there?
I don't know if they're going to keep the building, and I don't know what they're going to do, but I know it's commercial property. It could be a hotel casino site. It could be a strip mall. It could be a lot of things.
And also the surrounding properties right there on Homestead and Highway 160?
Well, all of the Kingdom property, plus one house in the very back. It's a 5-acre parcel.
When did the business actually close down?
A week ago.
And then also Joe Richards, what's his plans? Do you know?
Well, we're trying to get the ordinance in the town of Pahrump amended to make that property down there on into Homestead brothel property and sexual-oriented business. In other words, it'll be a red light district, and it'll be out of sight, out of mind, so it won't be bothering any of the citizens.
So he would like to use the property that he already owns down there?
Right, and other people that want to get their property and could ask the town board to allow their property to be part of the red light district.
Do you guys have it on an upcoming agenda?
Waiting on the town board, town manager to, when she does the rest of the ordinances and upkeep on them, she will amend the ordinance and bring it in front of the board.
What are you hearing from people as far as selling the Kingdom Club? What's their response?
Well, everybody's happy that it's sold, and I told them that it would be sold or we would eliminate the club. Joe didn't ask anything. He probably could have asked the people to let him go ahead and run it until they did the development. He said no, he doesn't want to do that. So he's trying to be the nice guy and not cause any problems.
After the break, we'll have your news across Nevada.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Nathan Adelson Hospice, proud to be the hospice of choice in Pahrump for 15 years. Please call 775-751-6700 to find out how Nathan Adelson can assist you.
The state of Nevada Department of Employment, Training and Rehabilitation is pleased to announce that Platform to Employment, or P2E, a nationally recognized program addressing the specific needs of long-term unemployed workers, has opened its online application for residents. The program is accepting applications from individuals who have been unemployed 27 or more weeks or have exhausted their unemployment benefits. Those who meet the criteria are encouraged to apply immediately, as seating is limited and applications will not be accepted after October 3rd. The course is free and is scheduled to begin in late October. Those interested in the program can apply at the Platform to Employment website, which is platformtoemployment.com. Nordyke Ranch House in Lyon County, south of Urington, was listed in the Nevada State Register of Historic Places on September 12th of this year. As one of the few remaining buildings of the small ranching community of Nordyke, the ranch house stands as a visible reminder of Mason Valley's agricultural development in the early 20th century. The first residents of the house, James W. and Mary Ellis Wilson, lived in the house from 1903 into the 1940s and were part of the Mason Valley's renowned Wilson family. Members of the Wilson family established ranching and mining operations in Mason Valley, served in the state legislature, and helped develop the Walker River Irrigation District to aid agriculture in the region. Restrictions being considered by county leaders on how medical marijuana can be grown in Nevada could cost patients before they even get their prescriptions. The Clark County Commission is scheduled to discuss a proposed restriction that would limit growing medical marijuana in the valley to as little as 1 million square feet. There are currently no restrictions on the area used to grow medicinal pot in the county. Next week, the state will consider a similar medical marijuana growth limit proposal, one that some state leaders already are questioning. The numbers they are considering at each cultivation facility would grow between 3,000 and 5,000 square feet of marijuana, but the average building is 10,000 square feet. The proposed restriction would allow just 100 facilities to grow statewide, supplying between 100 and 200 dispensaries. The Nevada Recycles program has partnered with Las Vegas Sands Corporation to support a statewide recycled art contest to increase Nevadans' awareness and interest in recycling. Entrants must be Nevada residents and projects must be composed of used recyclable materials. Submission of entry form and photos of artwork are due by October 31st of this year. In addition to a $200 prize to the first place class project, Las Vegas Sands Corporation will provide first, second, and third prizes in 4 other categories. Materials that can be used include, but are not limited to, tires, electronics, appliances, plastic bags, bottles, batteries, and aluminum cans. Fastening materials may include tape, glue, and/or string. In 2013, Nevada's recycling rate was 25%. Based on residential and commercial sector data, Nevadans, including the influence of tourist populations, throw away about 5.7 pounds of trash per person per day. That's approximately 3 million tons of trash that goes to a landfill every year.
This is the first business brief for Thursday, September 18th. I'm Angela Miles. The outlook is strong for holiday hiring. Retailers are staffing up for the holiday shopping season in numbers not seen since before the recession, according to new research by Challenger Gray and Christmas. Kohl's intends to hire 67,000 seasonal workers. FedEx is adding 50,000, and Target is reportedly keeping its hiring at the same level as last year at 70,000. The Dow reached a new record on Wednesday. Investors pushed up the blue chips to an all-time high as Fed Chair Janet Yellen confirmed interest rates won't rise anytime soon. And Apple employees will be busy stocking shelves. The new iPhone 6 and 6 Plus will go on sale Friday. Tech analysts are out with reviews of the new smartphones, and the comments are largely positive. Pre-orders are so strong that Apple says demand has exceeded supply. That's the first business brief. I'm Angela Miles.
Thanks, Angela. We've proudly added sports back on News 46. The segment will be airing Thursdays and Mondays. Here's Courtney Salmon with today's Week in Sports.
Pahrump Valley High School is showing off their talent as fall sports enter full stride. Fall season includes football, soccer, girls golf, cross country, and volleyball. Mid-September also means that homecoming season has finally arrived. This Friday, the Trojans have their homecoming game against the Western Warriors, who are currently 0-3. The Trojans are looking to bounce back after a tough loss last Friday in Mojave, who beat them 50-6. The Trojans are currently 1-2, with their only win being their season opener, where they defeated the Bonanza Bengals 40-7. The Trojans have a great chance at beating Western, especially if they can play as well as they did against Bonanza, who they shut out for 3 whole quarters of the game. Western threw 4 interceptions against Sierra Vista's defense last week. All of them returned for touchdowns. If the Trojans can get pressure on the quarterback, it could open up some great defensive opportunities. Offensively, the Trojans typically find success running the ball. They will need to establish the run and protect their quarterback, DJ Milk, to find success. Friday's homecoming game should be exciting. The game starts at 7 p.m. at Pahrump Valley High School. It's $5 for adults and $2 for seniors and students. The PVHS soccer teams played Western yesterday. The girls decimated Western 6-0, making them 2-1 in conference. The girls' golf team played today at Spring Valley, hoping to have a better day than their home match at Mountain Falls last week, where they definitely struggled. The volleyball team went to Western today for a conference match. The Trojans go into the match 5-5, and Western is currently 1-4. I will have more updates on these teams Monday on Monday's Week in Sports. If you have any local sports stories, please email us at news@kpvm.tv. I'm Courtney Solomon, News 46.
Thanks so much, Courtney. It's good to have sports back on the air. Definitely contact me if you have any sports events or related stories at the address that Courtney just gave you, which is news@kpvm.tv, or you can email me, deanna@kpvm.tv, or you can give me a call, 727-9400, extension 201. When we come back from this break, we'll have your weather with Noah Beacon.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Thursday, September 18th. Today we had partly cloudy skies with a high of 96 degrees. Your average temperature at this time of year is 2 degrees below that at 94 degrees. Winds were coming from the south today at 5 miles per hour with a gust up to 9 miles per hour, so we had some pretty low winds. The UV index today was 7, which is high. Humidity was at 30%, still on the high side, so it's pretty humid outside. It's not too bad, though. Sunrise was at 6:28 this morning, and the record high in 1937 was 108 degrees. Tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 65 degrees. Your average temperature on this time of year is 70 degrees. Winds will be coming from the southwest with gusts up to southwest at 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 23 miles per hour. So we'll have some high winds this evening. Make sure you stay safe, especially if you're on the roadways. Humidity will be at 41% this evening. Sunset will be at 6:46 p.m. and the record low in 1965 was 53 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have sunny skies with a high of 97 degrees and a low of 64 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 9 miles per hour with gusts up to 18 miles per hour, so our winds will be going down a little bit, but still present. Humidity will be at 24%, sunrise will be at 6:29 a.m., and the UV index will be 7, which is high. For our 7-day forecast, we have a pretty steady weather. We'll have lots of sunshine, and your high temperatures will be pretty much staying in the 90s. Your low temperatures will be pretty much staying in the 60s.
Thanks so much, Noah. We had so much fun last night at that party. Noah was dancing up a storm. I didn't see Patrick out there, though. I don't know where he went to. He was hiding somewhere because he thought we were going to make him dance. But we had a lot of fun, and you'll find out more about that on YouTube. We're going to have some more uploads of the event that happened last night here, and we want to thank everybody who helped out so much. There's going to be a hoedown dance to benefit the Prump Senior Center Meals on Wheels program at the Prump Nugget tomorrow night beginning at 6 p.m. The tickets are $10 per person. The party features dancing, raffle prizes, appetizers, refreshments, and cocktails. The hoedown is sponsored by healthcare partners Nathan Adelson Hospice, Nevada Eye and Ear, and Integrity Home Health Care. The tickets are available at those locations and the Prump Senior Center as well as at the door. They're going to have them available tomorrow night. And once again, that's 6 p.m. at the Prump Nugget. You can also give them a call for more information, 727-507-5008. And all you Trekkies out there, there's going to be a Star Trek marathon on Saturday beginning at noon for 5 hours on Prime TV. That's 46.1 for all you Trekkies out there. Once again, that's noon on Saturday for that Star Trek marathon. That's going to do it for this edition of News 46 from Patrick, Noah, Darby, Courtney, and myself. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.